Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Cards and Coffee with Toni. This is today's daily twin flame tarot forecast for Wednesday, June 23rd, 2020. However, anytime you are watching this is exactly when you were intended to, because time is limitless. All right, give me a second. Let's adjust this incense. It's falling over onto our table. Well, heck. Okay, let's see how that goes. Making a big old mess over there. All right, good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you may be. Hope you have your coffee or tea or warm beverage or cold beverage or whatever it may be. Just stay hydrated, my friends. Let's go. So I hope that you caught yesterday's tarot reading. It was a little hot, is what I'm going to say. If you didn't, I'll link it above. All right, let's get our sage out. Let's get our smudge on. All right. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. And now I'm going to clear, bless, activate, and fully align and open all my chakras. All right. Ooh, yeah, it's feeling good. Okay, let's set the tone for this reading. And get out my handy dandy squirrel bell. Nice. Now let's set our intentions for this reading. By calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we call forth our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. We ask you to please be present with us. Help us to understand and interpret these messages as we receive them. Are y'all ready? I hope you are, because I'm ready. After yesterday, I'm really ready to see what the cards got. And, drum roll please, I'm so excited. We have not one, but two new decks of cards today. What? If I had like the inclination to actually edit these videos, I would put like, you know, a firework or something right here. I don't know. Woohoo! Something like that. I don't know. I'm too lazy, y'all. I'm not gonna pretend I am. I'm not. I like to get these messages out as fast as possible. So let me introduce you to our first deck of cards. Oh, hold on real quick. I'm getting ahead of myself. Excuse me. Hello, welcome back to you if you are my subscriber, and if you are not a subscriber and you like what you see, I would love it if you wanted to hit subscribe, or if you hit that little bell right there, you can receive notifications when I post new content, which is most days. So hello, hello, hello. If you like any of the cards that you see, know that they are linked below in the description. And when I say divine masculine and divine feminine, the word divine literally means holy. So the divine masculine and divine feminine does not necessarily refer to a gender of male or female. All right, let's get going. This is how we pull. We pull first for our divine feminine, then we pull for our divine masculine, and then we're going to pull for our collective twin flames. Okay, y'all. Looky here, here's our first new deck. This is called the Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell. I love it on the inside because look what it says. You are the oracle. Ooh. Beautiful. Message received and thank you. All right. I am so excited. Look how absolutely beautiful these cards are. Aren't those gorgeous? Love it, love it, love it. I love it how it's got the symbol for the Trinity, the pink roses, the prism. All my favorite things in one card. So what do y'all do when you get a new set of cards? I will, when I first get them, I will sage them. I will take them and breathe into them. I'm not sure if y'all can see that on the camera, but you know, I'll breathe my own breath into them and I'll pray over them, and then I'll work with them a little bit before I share them with anybody else. But I want to get my energy into the deck as much as possible. Plus I want to clear out any previous energy that may have been attached to the deck when I received it. All right, so let's get to it, y'all. Ooh, listen to that. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do you have for my divine feminines this Wednesday? Ooh, the Age of Light. Oh, we got cards dropping all over. Oh, I mean, y'all, look how beautiful this artwork is. Oh, and you also, on the split, got the Star Mother. I mean, that's the ultimate divine feminine right there, right? Mary. Depending on how you see it, you see both Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene, maybe both as a divine feminine, and I would agree. The Mother Mary, I see her as a more of a mother figure, where I see Mary Magdalene more as a wife and a partner and a co-creator. All right, one more shuffle. And let's see what we got. All right, Divine Feminines, let's dive into these beautiful new card decks. Angels, Ancestors, Guardians, Guides, Spirit, we ask, please, just one card on the table for, oh, that is a lot more than one. One card on the table, please, for my Divine Feminines. It's a new card deck, so it is sticky. It's not too terribly sticky because it's not coated. The cards, you see how they're not really super shiny. I'll show you an example of a super shiny deck so you can see the difference. So they're not quite as sticky, but they are brand new. So, oh, there you go. Let's see what y'all got. Oh, beautiful. Divine Feminines, I also want to point out that you knocked off the root chakra, which is also carnelian. And so this is definitely a message for you today, Divine Feminines. I love working with carnelian. I'm gonna keep that out for y'all, Divine Feminine. Carnelian is a really good stone to work with if you're trying to, well, honestly, bring about a transformation. If you're trying to focus your energy into a change, carnelian, this will help you stay focused. Okay, number 4, and 4, that's your angel number. I love it when 4 shows up. That's the angels jumping in to say hello. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Cellular level. Deep healing here. I'm going to give y'all the blessing of that carnelian to help with that deep healing. Let's just glance at what's at the bottom of the deck real quick. Oh, you pulled a number 4. Oh, no, it's not the number 4, y'all. It's a triangle. Even with glasses, I'm half blind. Ooh-wee. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, you have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? I like that. It's like a mirror reflecting back to you. I'm not sure if we're not going to leave that out. Leave it sitting where I can see it so I can think about it. But we did pull transformation. So let's see what that's about. Now, one thing I noticed about this book is it is an alphabetical, but they have it kind of divided into different categories. So it can be a little bit of a longer shuffle to find it in the book. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. You are not who you were a year ago or who you will soon be. You are in between, emerging, half risen, half falling. Keep doing the work. You are transforming. You will look back at this time with awe. So much is happening in your inner world and within your cells. It is time to release old ways of being that have kept you in fight or flight freeze mode. To choose a new way of being where trauma is not the driving force. Old childhood patterns are rising up to be healed as you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment. Repeat that one more time. As you allow yourself to observe old childhood patterns, as you allow yourself to observe them and feel them without attachment, they loosen their grip and fall away. You are being called to find new ways to self-soothe. I like this. It talks about Saturn and the Black Madonna and the African goddess Oshun influence this card. Saturn represents destruction and transformation. The Black Madonna represents the underground and all that have been cast aside. And Oshun represents the tender love of the original mother. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. So let's work with a little light activation here. I want you to say to yourself, put your hand to your heart and say to yourself, I allow myself to receive the deepest healing and transformation for change to happen at a cellular level. And it is so, I love it. That was beautiful, Divine Femmes. Transformation is coming your way in a physical and in a cellular level. Yeah, I received that message, Lord, on behalf of my Divine Femmes. Thank you. All right, now let's get into our tarot, Divine Femmes. I set the deck on top of the box, and the box is about 20 years old, and it just sort of collapsed. So we're going to be pulling from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I mean, is it just my imagination, or the cards and everything very loud today? I guess we got really good energetic clearing before I was reading today. I came through the house and just saged and did some prayers and cleaned and really released some energy. So maybe that's what we're hearing. Maybe we got some good crisp clean energy in the air. Boy, I hope so. I will receive and accept that. Thank you. All right. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit, what messages do we have for my divine feminine? I love it. Ace of Swords. I love it anytime the Ace of Swords shows up. That's just like really about raw power and victory. And just getting real good mental clarity. And during a transformation, you see how she's got that sun shining down on her. You know, that's like having that mental clarity, right? It's not on the bottom of the deck anymore. I'll show you. But, you know, it's like that sword being held by the hand of God on that picture if you look at it. And that's, you know, receiving mental clarity. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. He is a really, I mean, gosh, first of all, y'all drew him a ton last week too. But he is a very conservative and hardworking and efficient knight. Yeah. I love it when the Four of Wands shows up. It's one of my favorite cards in personal. It's about community and home and celebration. All right, let's see. This is a very positive reading overall so far. Just starting out there, Divine Feminines. All right, what messages do we have for our Divine Feminine? We just need one card on the table, please. As always, if you are enjoying this reading, I would love it if you would share it with somebody who might find it helpful, or give me a thumbs up. Those likes really do help my channel. And I really, how many times can I say really? But I do. I very much appreciate you. Anytime you give me a thumbs up. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. We just need one card, please. These cards are very heavy feeling today. Okay, there we go. They said, no, we just got to take our time. Okay. Divine Feminines, you got two. You have the Page of Pentacles. And, oh, the Eight of Swords in reverse. That is telling a tale right there, girls. Ladies, female, feminines, whatever. You know what I mean. The bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Okay. All right. Transformation and the Chariot. Okay, first of all, let's just go ahead and jump straight into that right there. Chariot, this is Cancer energy, which we are in Cancer season, so I love that message right away. The Chariot is very literally about, you know, going somewhere and taking a journey, right? It can be about having control and willpower and determination. Some readings will come across that way, but honestly, it's about knowing the direction that you are going and ready to take this journey. And so what's interesting is that's at the root, that's at the bottom. And look, here's that right here. Who's going on the journey? The Fool, because this is the Fool's journey. This is the beginning, zero, the complete beginning, the fresh possibilities, right? And look at that sun shining down. Look here, look here. You have complete possibilities shining before you. The world is, you know, your oyster. You're ready to step right into it. You're ready to take this journey, right? Okay, so let me get a sip of coffee. Hang on. All right, Page of Pentacles. Starting out first. Now, I mean, so hold on. Before we talk about that, hold that thought. Let's come back here first because this is kind of a point to be made here. I just noticed real fast. You have a 7 on the Chariot, and then, oh, that's 8. Y'all, I can't add. I'm looking at things upside down. Just ignore me. This is the 8 of Swords, however. You see how if she's standing here, she is kind of imprisoned, but she's honestly in a prison of her own because see how this is all loose and she could just step away and it's not even in completely circled her. She could just step out of it if she wants, right? That's like imprisonment, self-imprisonment, entrapment. But if you come this way, you see how the swords are falling away from her and there's nothing blocking her path and she can step out of it, okay? Do y'all see how that works? This is having a new perspective. This is self-acceptance and this is freedom, okay? Keep that in mind. Page of Pentacles. This is manifestation. This is a new financial opportunity for some of you. This could even be a new job. But listen, this is manifestation. When I say financial opportunity, it doesn't necessarily mean a new job. It could just mean there is some aspect of yourself that can lead to a rewarding. how would I say this in a way where I can explain it's not about necessarily about a job or an offer of employment. Like, let's say, you know, you're stepping into this great transformation where you become more assertive and you get more, you know, stronger leadership skills. And then on down the line, maybe, let's say, you know, in your friends group, this leads you to be able to plan a big party that gets some notice that maybe leads to, you know, rubbing shoulders and making connections with people that can lead to more opportunities, right? Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. Page of Pentacles. But regardless, this is manifestation, possibly a new financial opportunity on the table, and I'm here for it. He also has a lot of ambition. He has a lot of diligence and hard work. So look, the bad times are over here. She has got this new perspective. She has got this new self-acceptance. She is ready to receive this manifestation, this new opportunity. And at the root of it is this transformational journey you're about to go on. So, I mean, divine feminines, get you some carnelian tonight. Put it under your pillow. Say your prayers before you go to sleep. Keep it in your pocket as much as you can. When you're having energy where perhaps right now you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all the changes, change, even wanted change can be overwhelming at times. Like, for instance, I'm buying a new home. That can be overwhelming. And sometimes, even though it's something I want, it can make me feel a little overwhelmed, right? I'm sure that's relatable. You understand. So even though transformation may be something you want, this journey may be something you're very excited about, you may be a little, you can pull back, you can get a little nervous. Keep this carnelian in your hand, in your pocket somewhere. And so when you feel that energy, just kind of give that carnelian. Give it to that carnelian. That carnelian will take it from you. It'll be happy to. Thank that carnelian for receiving that energy, for transmuting that energy. And go on about your life. Just give it up. You don't have to carry it around. There's no reason for you to have to feel that, okay? Divine Feminine, but look here. Transformation and a new transformational journey, manifestation and new opportunities and new self-awareness. I mean, this Eight of Swords energy in reverse is not just having new self-awareness and self-acceptance and a new perspective, but it's like literally seeing the freedom that's coming from having that new self-perspective and new self-awareness, right? So, I mean, this is beautiful. You're about to have this gorgeous freedom, this journey coming to you from the self-awareness, a new perspective, and manifest new opportunities because of it. Here for that. I receive. Thank you. All right, now, Divine Masculine, it's your turn. And let's see what we got. We got some awesome new oracle cards for y'all. I cannot wait to show y'all. Look at this. These are called the Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards by Kyle Gray. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description below. But look at this. When you open the deck, it has a beautiful prayer for you to start. And it says, this is kind of similar to what I say at the beginning when we were setting the table. But this says, guardians of the four corners, mother in the earth, father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. I set the intention that whatever is gained from the lessons learned from this tool will be dedicated to the growth of all beings in all places. How beautiful is that? Love it. But by the way, both of these new decks come with, just fantastic books. Great information in here. All right, Divine Masculine. Let's see what our angels and ancestors have for you. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit messages do we have for our Divine Masculine? Ooh, the Hunter. I like that. It says, track down your fears. Interesting. Hunt down your fears, Divine Masculine. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Woo! Hunt down those fears and you'll enjoy some growth and some rewards from it. Nice. Let's see one more cut. What you get? Wise one, grow with your current situation. Nice. These are all great messages, Divine Masculine. All right, let's see what we get for you. Here we go. Divine Masculine. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. We just need one card, almost one card on the table for our Divine Masculine. Again, these cards are nice because they're not shiny. So they should break in relatively quick. All right, we just need one card. Y'all got a lot of cards trying to jump out. A lot of messages need to be said today, it appears. So I hope y'all are listening, Divine Masculine. And if you know somebody who needs to hear these messages, I would love it if you'd share it with them. Okay, that's way too many cards. Thank you. All right, we're just going to give it just a few more shuffles. If nothing comes out, we'll take a top card. Oh, y'all are getting so close. So many cards are trying to jump out. There's a lot of energy in these cards. I can feel it. All right, one more good shuffle. We'll take 3 shuffles. If nothing falls out, we'll take the top deck or top card. All right, so 1, 2, almost, and 3. All right, we're going to take the top card. All right, the Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. I love that. All right, and then we're just going to look at what's at the bottom of the deck. I love this one. Earth Mother, feel loved and comforted. I like that message. All right, let's see what this is about. So this says, Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. All right, Divine Masculine. Look at her. She is fierce. Fierce. All right, Shield Maiden. All right. It says, have a plan or strategy in place before moving forward. The Shield Maiden is the female knight in shining armor. In Viking tradition, women are seen as equal to men. By the way, Viking family in the house. That's right. Women are equal to men in this house. In Viking tradition, men were seen as equal to women. I'm sorry, I said that backwards, but it's the same thing. Men were seen equal to women. That's right. And so joined them on their raids and fought with them on the battlefield. In this deck, Shield Maiden brings a fiercely feminine energy. Ooh, I like that. Divine Masculine. You're getting some, in fact, you're getting some strong feminine energy because remember, come on, come here. At the bottom of the deck, what I showed you, you got that Earth Mother at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's a lot. So looks like Divine Masculine, you got to get tapped into some feminine energy today. She's ready to put her plan into action. She's ready to go into battle. Her medicine helps us move beyond any unsettled feelings when our plans start to take shape and follow through with our strategies in order to be where we want to be. Shield Maidens work together in times gone by to create shield walls of protection. So she also shows us how to work with others in order to bring our plans to fruition. So I want you to take some time to assess what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. Very specific message for some of you. So have a strategy in place and then let your guide support you as you move forward. Okay, so the overall message is have a plan or strategy in place before you move forward. Beautiful, and thank you, angels and ancestors. All right, Divine Masculine, you definitely got some feminine energy showing up for you today. All right, let's get you into the tarot. All right, we're going to be pulling from the White Sage Tarot. Who is this by? Oh, by Teresa Hutch. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides. What messages do we have for our Divine Feminine? Queen of Wands. There's my girl. She's my favorite. She's that really brave queen. She has a lot of courage, a lot of determination, a lot of joy. I love her. She's my favorite. Knight of Swords. A lot of swords energy on the table today. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. He's very kind of action-oriented, very impulsive, which is definitely what you don't want. You want to make sure you have your plans in place. You don't want to be action-oriented. Last one. Oh, you got the Queen of Wands twice on the cut. Whew. She is here to tell you, you don't want to be that Knight of Swords. You want to be the Queen of Wands, okay? Well, you don't want to be that little boy out there in the yard playing swords. You want to be that queen, okay? Divine Masculine, tap into that feminine Shield Maiden energy, that Queen of Wands, all right? Even though that is a sword over there, I realize the confusion. But I mean, she's very courageous and determined, so you need to tap into her. All right, I feel the need to shuffle one more time for some reason, but let's get to it. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, we just need one card on the table from my divine masculines. Tell us more about this feminine energy that we need to tap into, but also tell us more about these plans that we need to, the divine masculine need to be thinking about. I got a little bit too many here. Okay, we just need one card, please. And again, we got too many. Just one card, please. I told you they got a lot to talk to y'all about today. All right, I'm excited. Okay, ready? Ready? Nine of Cups. Yes, 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 yes. Nine of Cups. Okay, for those of you who haven't been around here long enough to know, this is one of my favorite cards. Cards. Cups, first of all, represent your water signs, your Pisces, your Scorpio, Cancer, and this is about emotions. Nine of Cups. Nine is the end of a cycle, okay? So guess what? You come to the end of the cycle, and now guess what you're about to get? Your wish come true. This is about wishes fulfilled, comfort, happiness, satisfaction. Can I hear that? Some emotional stability. So what this is saying is, in order to get your wishes fulfilled, divine masculine, to get what you want and to get that emotional stability and physical stability that you crave, because you are not just a warrior, but you're also a protector. And in order to protect your family and your home, you need them to feel stable, right? In order to get your cups overflowing here, there, divine masculine, you need to make sure you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's. I mean this. I'm speaking very specifically. This message is very clear to you, okay? You need to be checking both ways before you cross the street. You need to make sure your bases are fully covered. I don't know how many more, what am I trying to say? What are those called? You know, when you use a word, a saying to, an expression to mean, I can't think. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Just pretend you know I said the word that y'all I meant to say, right? Excuse me, my dog started barking. There was a big truck that drove by, and you know how that goes. Speaking of being warriors, they had to defend and protect my home, right? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck. Oh, we have the Hierophant in reverse now. So first of all, pay attention to the fact that the Hierophant is number 5. So this is about changes. And this is also Taurus energy, okay? Hierophant, this is tradition. You know, that usually is what this is about. This is, you know, tradition and conformity. But again, we just pulled this yesterday. Remember, I believe Divine Feminines actually pulled that yesterday. The Hierophant in reverse is about rebellion. It's about having new approaches. Okay, and in this case, this is exactly what they're saying. They're saying they don't want you to be rebellious. They say in the past, that's what's at the root. In the past, you have been a little bit rebellious. In the past, you have taken many new approaches instead of staying on the straight and narrow line, you know, laying down and following the keys that are giving you. Instead, you've been very rebellious in the past. This is the root of your issues here, divine masculine. We need you to be very on the straight and narrow right now, okay? This is not the time to be running wild and going crazy. This is the time to make sure, you know, you got your insurance in place, you've got your safety net, catch you, your I's are dotted, your T's are crossed, okay? Because when you do that, when you take the time to make plans and focus on those plans and stop trying to buck the system and be rebellious, look what you're going to get. 9 of Cups. Wishes fulfilled. Comfort, happiness, satisfaction. Received. Received on behalf of all my family who is watching this right now. I love these messages for you. Divine Masculine is about to get every wish he has ever wanted to come true. And Divine Feminine, you are about to go through a much needed and highly anticipated transformation that is going to be so good, because look what you're going to get on the other side of that. Manifestation. You're about to manifest everything you want. Y'all are all about to get your dreams coming true here, y'all. This is beautiful. I hope, like I said, I hope you caught yesterday's reading and you're able to clear out some energy to receive spaces, you know, space to receive these blessings. All right, so now let's read for our collective twin flames. The first card we are going to pull for them is from The Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. All right, angels, what messages do you have for our twin flames today? Calling in your soulmate. Some of you have been calling in your soulmate. Well, they are here. It looks like some of you are about to get your wishes come true. You're about to get some manifestation, calling in your soulmate. Healing family issues. That is a wish, dream fulfilled for a lot of us, right? I know for a lot of us, that is definitely our number one wish. Forgiving and learning. Yeah. Once you start healing those family issues, you're able to forgive, you're able to learn more about each other, see each other from a new perspective. Yeah. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, gods, we just need one card on the table, please, for our twin flames. Tell us what they can expect for today. Wow. Very interesting to me how slow the cards have been to shuffle today. All right, we're just gonna go ahead and give it 3 more quick shuffles, and if nothing falls out, we'll take the top card. All right, so 1, 2, and 3. All right, top card. We got, ooh, flirt. Now, it was in reverse, which tells me y'all are not, twin flames, you're not flirting enough. And if you, I'm going to say it for the 3rd time, and if you have not listened to me, go watch yesterday's reading. You need to be flirting. This says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay, I want to remind you, extend your lighthearted energies to others. Does not mean being out there sliding into people's DMs. That just means be cheerful, be flirty with your energy, be playful. That doesn't mean we're trying to get people in bed. That just means we're being happy, joyful, light, and blissful, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we had chemistry. There's a strong romantic attraction here. You need to be flirting more. You two need to be flirting more. I mean it. I told y'all yesterday. I wasn't playing. All right. We're going to be pulling from Getting into the Vortex by Abraham Hicks, or better known as Esther Hicks. Feels like I've been holding my breath a little bit too long. Let's try that again. All right, Abraham, what messages do you have for my twin flames today? Interestingly enough, when I cut the deck just now, I just happened to notice right on the top. Looks like the Libra scales, doesn't it? The scale of justice, Libra. All right, we need, Abraham, we just need 1 card on the table, please. This is, oh, by the way, this is what I mean when I say the cards are shiny. See how those are super, super hecka shiny? Yeah. These cards have a tendency to be very, very, very sticky for the first little while you use them. Now I've been using these for a few months. All right, Abraham, we need 1 card on the table, please, for our twin flames. What message? Whoa, there's far too many. And there, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's 2 cards, but we'll make them work. First card on the table, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Number 27, again, 9 changes on the table. Got a lot of 9. Got 8, 9. Billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Number 27, and then the card. Oh, I love this. Look at this beautiful card. Number 10, the essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. Let's jump on this one. I like that. The essence of my every desire can be fulfilled, because I really feel like that ties. It's very interesting. You see how you have the divine masculine coming in and the divine feminine coming in? This and this combined to be my every desire. And guess what? Your every desire, it can be fulfilled. If your time-space reality has the wherewithal to inspire a desire within you, it is our absolute promise to you that your time-space reality has the ability to deliver in full manifested form the reality of the desire it has inspired. The essence of any and all desires can be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment with your own desire. Say that again. The essence of any and all desires can be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment with your own desire. The feeling of competition or shortage or limitation of resources means that you are out of alignment with your own desire. Listen, if you're feeling lack, if you're feeling like you don't have enough resources, if you're feeling like you are competing against somebody to get the resources you need or the just whatever you need, period. If you were in competition with anybody for any reason, the end, there really isn't much more I can go into that. But if you are in competition, if you are feeling a shortage of, a lack of, a limitation of resources, all of that feeling that you are feeling, all of that is coming because you are out of alignment with your own desire. If you were in alignment with your own desire, the essence of any and all of your desires can be fulfilled because you are in alignment with it. You are in the vortex. You can ask for and receive the things that you need, and they shall be given exactly, even better than you thought. I mean, of course, don't attach yourself to the outcome and be open to what you receive, right? But I just love this. The essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. Number 10, the end of one cycle, the beginning of another. We're going from 9 to 10, baby. 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Look here, we went from 9 to 10. Like I said, this is number 27. We go from 9 to 10. Billions of us are living in perfect diversity. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity, just as you knew you would, constantly asking for improvement and thereby setting up for the next generation that improved life experience. In other words, I look at my life, I say I want a better outcome, and so when I seek that better outcome, I'm already setting up a better future for the next generation to come, right? Okay, that's what they're saying. If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. I mean, I believe we even said this yesterday. I was talking about, I believe it was the Wild Kuan Yin. It's like, you know, you've been so attached to the outcome and getting it and stuck in having it the way you want it that you're not allowing things to unfold like they need to, and you're creating resistance. And that's all they're saying. There are billions of us living in perfect diversity. There's more than one way to live on this planet. And if you would quit thinking you are always right, that there's only one correct way to live, things would go better for you sooner, okay? That's just the gist. If you want the essence of every of your desires to be fulfilled, then you need to quit creating resistance. Quit thinking you know how it's going to go and there's only one way that this objective can be achieved, and that there's only one type of prize to be earned. If you will just let go of the outcome and just align yourself with your desires and stop creating resistance, guess what? You're gonna get what you want. When you are aligning yourself up with a feeling of competition or shortage or limitation of resources, you are out of alignment and you will not ever get what you desire, okay? But the essence of every desire can be fulfilled, and billions of us are living in perfect diversity. There is more than enough energy in this world. There is more than enough, plenty of energy to go around for every single one of us to fulfill every single desire we want. Okay? You just need to detach from the outcome and detach from being in control. Just step into alignment. While you're working on stepping into your own alignment, make sure you're dotting your I's, crossing your T's, okay? So you can get your dreams fulfilled and Divine Feminine, while we're going through this transformational journey right here. And we're about to get this manifest some abundance, to be very frank with you. I want you to please remember this Eight of Swords reverse energy is about having a new perspective and new self-awareness, right? And self-acceptance. So when you're holding on to that self-acceptance and you're not creating resistance, guess what you're going to get? Every desire you want is going to be fulfilled, because that's the law of attraction, baby. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. That's how it goes. All right, we're going to pull from the tarot, and then we're going to close out for the day. We are going to pull from my most favorite Dali. Dali, if y'all don't know about Salvador Dali, you need to find out. Love him. Oh, sorry if I bumped that. I am very sorry. Forgive me. Or excuse me. I don't really need forgiveness now, do I? All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. What messages do we have for our twin flames today? We need 3 cards on the table, please. Okay. Okay, Four of Cups. Walking out straight away with the Four of Cups. This means I'm trying to get my hands on the cards here. This is like about being in meditation or contemplation, or, you know, just kind of reevaluating and looking over. And actually, that's a perfect message, because I believe, yeah, it is. It shows kind of like a, I'll call the divine masculine, a male type figure, a masculine figure. And this is about, you know, reviewing things and looking over things. So definitely, remember, make sure you got everything, make plans and focus. All right. Moon. We got a full moon coming up at the end of next week on July 5th. And that's also, I believe, a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse. I can't remember. The moon. Oh, and the Two of Swords in reverse. That's like a little bit of confusion energy. Maybe some of you have been creating some confusion energy. So, like I said, sorry for the interruption number 2. This is one of those readings that's just going to go on and on today. Back to what I was saying when we were shuffling. Maybe some of you are creating that confusion energy by not following directions, and it has caused some resistance in the past. So anyway, let's just do this one more time. Angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. We need 3 cards on the table, please. And I mean, just freaking like that. They're like, well, here you go. Here's 3 cards. Bam, bam, bam. All right, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. And we have the 2, 4, 6, 7 of Pentacles. Let's go. And then at the bottom of the deck, let me slide these all over. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords is back. We talked about her just a minute ago, weren't we? All right, let's get to it. Let me take a sip. Wow, hang on, I just want to point out, look, you got several queens, you got several pages. Just to make sure we understand how that works. Like the queen, think of her as, she is the ultimate matriarch. She's, you know, the divine feminine from that suit. So if she's the Queen of Swords, then she's the queen of, you know, thinking. So she's the queen of clear thinking, and she's really precise with her words. If it's the Queen of Cups, it means she's the Queen of Hearts, Queen of Emotions, all right? So she's going to be very tender, kind of nurturing mother. Does that make sense? All right, Page, are your younger energy. I mean, you have your pages and your knights. Your pages are, of all the court cards, the youngest, the newest. They're going to be eventually a more mature person, but right now they're just joining, okay? So they're kind of the beginning of that energy, kind of the younger, more immature energy. So you've got kind of a younger, immature money energy, although he is one of my favorite pages. And then you also have another page here with the Page of Wands. Now, that's, we'll get to that. All right, let me have a sip of this before we jump into the Queen of Cups in reverse. Let's look at her this way. I'm not sure if he was trying to do Alice in Wonderland when he painted this. I like how she has his little mustache, though. Oh, okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. She is very emotional, insecure, and this, she brings a lot of codependency with her, okay? Sometimes, every so often, that codependence can lead to martyrdom, okay? So I feel like, interestingly enough, because you see how we usually read these past, present, future. This can be past, present, future for day. You know, maybe this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Or it can be yesterday, today, tomorrow. It can be any manner of past, present, future. Time is relative, okay? Now, interestingly enough, though, it is sitting underneath this flirt in reverse. So I do feel like perhaps, because there is some, you know, a little bit of, I don't want to say martyrdom, but she is a little bit of emotionally insecure. I feel like maybe, and because this is a queen character showing up, and you do have 2 queens on this reading, this is definitely about our divine feminine. I think maybe maybe we all haven't been flirting enough, or perhaps, again, divine masculine, you haven't been paying enough attention. If, again, I can't tell you how many times I'm not going to say this, go read yesterday, or go watch yesterday's reading. Pay more attention to her. I feel like maybe, though, in the past, Divine Masculine, you haven't been paying enough attention to the Divine Feminine. You haven't been flirting and loving and just, you know, making her feel that kind of sacral connection between y'all that only y'all get to have and experience. And so, you know, she's feeling maybe just a little insecure, maybe insecure about your relationship, insecure about her looks, insecure just in general in life. Because a lot of times when the Divine Feminine is feeling unsupported, it can lead to insecurity, fallout all over the place. All right. Now, this is in the past. This could be as recently as just y'all watching yesterday's reading in Divine Masculine. Maybe you got it through your head. I don't know. But this is past. So moving forward into this present energy, check out this dapper young man, this Page of Wands, okay? Normally, he is very enthusiastic and he's a very free-spirited, explorative type of page. But here, this is kind of having a lack of direction. He can be a little bit pessimistic at times. He can also create conflict and be kind of procrastinative. Okay, so I feel like in this case, he is creating conflict, all right? This Page of Wands maybe has a little bit of a lack of direction, all right? And that lack of direction, not knowing where to go, it has caused some conflict. And I do think that's coming up because see here you have the Chariot on the table here, and then you have a little bit of rebellion on this, and these are at the bottom of the decks. So I kind of feel like, you know, these are your clarifiers. So yeah, I mean, there has been some conflict caused because the Divine Feminine is aware that she needs to begin this journey, you know, this divine transformational journey. But the Divine Masculine, he's been bucking that, resisting that, and that's been causing some conflict. Like I said, you know, and this has been coming up a lot. The Divine Masculine has been very in his head space, maybe focusing on work or life circumstances. It's not that he's pushing the Divine Feminine away intentionally. It's just that's what's happening, okay? It's not personal. It really isn't Divine Feminine. I know it feels personal, and this is bringing up this insecurity, perhaps even this martyrdom, right? Which is creating conflict in the here and now, right? Page of Wands, right? I'm trying to remember where I was going. I had a thought. It can cause a little bit of pessimism overall. It's like, you know, kind of, well, I mean, sure, he says he's going to change, but is he really? Because, you know, you've been down this road with him before, maybe, you know, or maybe he says, sure, she says she's going to change, but is she really? There's maybe a little bit of pessimism. And that's because it's hard to see maybe each other's point of views. Okay, this is where this is very important for us to see that these cycles need to end, where we're not seeing, this is that 9, you know, the end of a cycle. We need to stop looking through only our eyes and really begin to view the world through the lenses of our loved ones. There are perfect of us, billions of us living in perfect diversity. And if you would just understand that there's no one right way to live, things would go very much quickly smoother for you. And so that's kind of what it's coming down to. You know, you two need to kind of get on the same page. There's been a little bit of some conflict, perhaps, because of what he's doing and where she's feeling these changes. So it's time for y'all to get on the same page. But the good news is I definitely feel like you're going to, okay? Because again, coming forward, we have this 10. The essence of my every desire can be filled. And I mean, it's just a feeling, beautiful. The feeling, the essence of any and all desires can be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment with your own desires. So that's what it is. It's about the Divine Feminine is stepping into this alignment, and the Divine Masculine is starting to realize his role as protector and warrior. But in order to do that, he's got to slow down and make sure he's covering all his bases so he can get everything he wants, because he's going to be able to fulfill every desire. Because look here. 2, 4, 6, 7. I just want to double check that. Since these are not numbered, it's sometimes I have to count. 7 of Pentacles. This is having vision. This is your perseverance has paid off. All right, you're getting your reward. You're getting your investment. Remember, Pentacles are your earth signs. This is speaking directly to your Virgo, your Taurus, and your Capricorn. But this is also your money and finances and just things that you value in general. And this is where hard work and perseverance and diligence pays off. You're going to be getting that coin. Yeah, you are. You're going to be getting what you want. I mean, look right here. 9 of Cups is on the table. having a new higher perspective and being able to, Page of Pentacles, manifest, that's right. Be able to manifest what you want. It's all on the table. You're about to manifest exactly what you want. And that all that hard work, all this hard work of you two sitting down, getting, eye to eye and being, the divine feminine, recognizing that her feelings of feeling, maybe a little neglected, a little ignored. Really, it wasn't personal. Just because he wasn't, paying attention to you, it wasn't anything to do with you. He was in his own head dealing with his own world. Well, that's fine, because now that's giving you, and even though it created conflict, that conflict gave you both space to begin these transformational journeys, because look where you are headed. You are going to be getting every desire fulfilled. I mean, y'all, the hard work is going to pay off. And then at the bottom of the deck, hang on, pull 2 cards. Sorry about that. Okay, that is a little creepy. I'll show y'all in a second. Hang on. At the bottom of the deck, though, you have the Queen of Swords. Again, like Queen energy all over this place. Page energy all over this place. Queen energy, Queen of Swords. Swords are your air signs, your Gemini, your Libra, your Aquarius. They represent your thoughts and your focus and the things you focus on. Queen of Swords. She's very complex. She's very clear-minded, and she is very perceptive. That's the word I always use regarding her. She's very perceptive. So it's time for y'all to be able, you look here at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the picture, look, there's that butterfly. Talk about the Queen of Swords, that transformation, right? Absolutely. About to get that transformation and grow and change and have a higher perspective. This is about getting a higher perspective. And that's exactly what this is. This is about getting a higher perspective. The twins, remember, just because we say that the divine feminine is now focusing on this transformational journey, this is going to pay off for both of you. This is going to reward both of you. That hard work will be rewarded. You're going to get everything you want, okay? Everything you want is coming to you. There is manifestation on the table. You're going to be able to manifest what you want, right? So because she is coming from a higher perspective, you're both going to be able to come from a higher perspective. And here's what I want to show you that is beyond crazy. Remember, I shuffle this deck all the time, okay? Look what's right underneath the Queen of Swords. Not just the High Priest, but also the High Priestess. And oh my gosh, the King of Swords, and then the World. I'm stopping. Like literally, look y'all. The King and Queen of Swords are about to get the World because it is divinely inspired and blessed. The divine masculine, the divine feminine is showing up, baby. Yeah, they are. They're here to give you the world. This is, you're about to come at this world and come at it from a much, much, much higher perspective. And you're going to be able to see exactly what you need to cut away to clear out and go straight towards your every single desire, because it is on the table. Your every desire can be fulfilled, and it shall be, twins. It shall be. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, I would love it if you would like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever floats your boat, whatever means of love you'd love to give me. I appreciate all of it, because know how much I love you. And until I see y'all again tomorrow, keep on praying, and I love y'all. Bye, y'all.